Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm participating in the Christmas Hop with Miranda and Lisa, and today is day 7, and it's called Baby It's Cold Outside. And so I decided to use some photos from a really early morning homeless outreach project that my husband did with our church last year. And basically they go out at like 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and they feed the homeless in our community. This is actually a monthly outreach project that they do, and in December they make sure that they have hot food, so hot coffee, hot chocolate, pancakes, bacon, sausage, pretty much the works. Some people from the choir are there, or the worship team. We don't really have a choir, it's a worship team, and they would sing Christmas carols. And on this particular Sunday they had people also giving haircuts, and then they also have a lot of clothing donations that they give out. So I decided to go ahead and use this for Baby It's Cold Outside because where I live in California, it is not like where a lot of the rest of the people in the US have snow. We have no snow. At least most of the time there is no snow. I think in my lifetime it has snowed twice, and it melts as soon as it hits the ground. So it is a cold morning. It's like in the high 30s, low 40s, but it's not nearly as cold as it would be in other parts of the US. So I decided to work with that and do something, document something that was a cold morning. We didn't even do any activities that were super cold at night this particular year. This is what fit best for this prompt, and so that's why I chose it. And you know, I wanted to make sure it went into the album anyway, so it was a good day to go ahead and get it done. So I chose a couple of 3x4 cards, and then I chose to cut out some paper. The two pieces on the right hand side are just paper that is cut into a 3x4. And I decided to go ahead and use that blue paper that has the coffee mugs on it because that morning they were handing out the hot coffee and hot chocolate, and the photo that's on there is of the pancakes and the sausage and everything. And then the other two photos that I'm using is the haircuts that are being given and the clothes that are being given out. So I thought the blue with the coffee cups worked well because on the upper left hand side there are blue gifts in that paper that the elf is standing on, and so I wanted to make sure that I brought that blue in other places, and it is being used in varying places throughout the album. So this album does have a lot of color in it, lots of blue, pink, a lot of different kinds of greens, red, so it's not just your traditional red and green, and it's kind of whimsical and fun that way. I pulled in this piece that says joy, and I really like how it looks, and I have these punched vellum pieces that are like pine sprig. I punched them using a Tim Holtz punch, and I'm using those throughout the album as well to continue to provide a lot of continuity. And I like them because they add some texture, but they don't add a lot of color, they don't add a lot of anything else. It's very subtle, but you do see it on it. The majority of the pages have it, and so I thought that was kind of fun. And then I found this sticker that actually says Baby It's Cold Outside, and I thought that would fit perfectly in there. It's a clear sticker just with black writing. So I decided to go ahead and use that because that is the title for today's YouTube hop, and it was actually perfectly fitting for what was going on in the photos. And then I'm going to pull in one of these little black hearts and put it underneath the word joy, and that just brings some more of that black in, and I thought that worked out really well. I will use these stickers in a couple other places throughout the album, so they're not just kind of like randomly stuck on this page. I try not to do anything too random. Everything's kind of thought out pretty well. I did not ink on every page, but I did ink on some of the pages because otherwise the embellishments were kind of like getting a little bit lost. So that little piece that says Be Jolly, that's going to stay there, but then when I was working on another page in my album, I used that Be Jolly in the exact same location just on the page before, And so I didn't really want it to say Be Jolly. So what I did was I covered it up with an oval piece that says Cheers. You're not going to see it in the close-ups because I did it way after the fact and after this video was done. Or when I do a flip through of the album, you would see it then. So I just wanted to make a note of that. I did go ahead and put some wood veneer stars on a couple of those pieces there. And there's wood in other pages of this particular book, so I thought that fit well. I'm going to add a little journaling to that bottom left-hand card and just document what the day held. That's pretty much going to do it for this layout, so I really appreciate you watching and taking the time to spend some time with me today. You can check out all of the other ladies that are playing along down below. Their links are in the description box. If you have questions or comments, you can leave those down below as well, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you are, I really appreciate that you have subscribed to my channel and that you do take some time and watch a few videos. So I hope I have provided some inspiration today. I'll see you next time.